Hello, welcome to Little Devil CRM. In this video we're going to look at ChatGPT, which is based on the OpenAI program. It's free to use and you can access it by going to chat.openai.com. And what we're going to do today is just look at it to see how you can use it in your business and some really useful ways of So what we're going to do today is look at it. So what we're going to do today is just take a little look at it and see how we can use it in your business and see what sort of advantages you have when you use an AI like this. So we talk about using OpenAI in our we talk about using AI in our circle of success. If you haven't already requested a copy of the circle of success, you can do that on our website, which is crmdevil.com. This is what it looks like. It's a booklet that we've put together. It's very useful. It's got a ton of great stuff in there for you, but today we're going to look at where are we? Lost my space now. We're just going to look at some of the questions that we ask you to look at when using the OpenAI system. So this is your screen. How's it? So this is the desktop screen once you've signed up and logged in. Over here on the left is a history of all your recent chats. So the thing to remember with ChatGPT is that when you send a message, when you first start talking to it, it will create a new chat and you'll always have a record of it. And you can tell GPT to act in a certain way, and if you do that within this chat, it will carry on acting in that certain way. So for example, you can say in this chat, speak to me like a 5-year-old, so it gives you really easy to understand answers. But for obviously our purposes, we're going to be using it for business. So one of the first things that we've got in our circle of success is asking it, how important is it to use a CRM in business? And straight away it will give you the answer, which is using the CRM, custom relationship management system, can be very important for businesses. It can help them manage and maintain their relationships with customers more effectively. Here are some reasons why CRM can be valuable for your business. And then it gives you a list of reasons why you should be using one. So this is just sort of like a general business question. If you've got something that you're not sure about in business, you could just go onto ChatGPT and just ask it that question and you'll get really good results. At the moment of recording, I think this is ChatGPT 3 and it is the best one at the moment as well. Bing's just been released, which is connected to the internet, so it doesn't give you as good answers as this, but it's more current because it's connected to the internet. So I prefer using this, and there's the Google one's not been released yet. That's not supposed to be very good at all at the moment, but I can imagine that that's going to get much more popular as they test it and bring it up to speed, and also they're going to integrate it into all the Google documents, spreadsheets and things like that, so that's going to be really useful when that comes out. But one of the things that we use this for in our businesses is to use it for writing blog posts. So for example, you could write me a blog post for a what should we do? Hairdresser company. There you go, so it come up with a title, 5 reasons why you should visit our hair salon, and then it just writes a blog post for you. I mean, it's just incredible. So anybody that's using this system is just going to be it's just putting themselves, in such a great position compared to the rest of the market. If you've got a hair salon near you and they're not using this and they're not doing the big blog posts, you're going to be, right in the forefront of reaching people. And there's lots of benefits to this. It's not just that it's quick and it does it for you, that you don't have to think about it. It's also that the grammar's correct, the spelling's correct, the punctuation, just everything about it. Now, you have to take that with a pinch of salt though. You have to read through it, obviously, because there might be errors in it and it might not be relevant to your business. So obviously the easiest way to do this would be just to select everything, copy it, paste it into where you're going to be doing your blog, whether it's Facebook or anything like that, paste it in and then just make your changes. You can you can take sections out, add sections in if you want, or if you're not happy with the response and it's just not quite right, you can just click regenerate and it will have another go. There you go, that's completed. Now the other thing you could say, there you go, so I've just asked it to rewrite with a name of the company. And you can just keep adding to it, all within the same chat. So if you used to start another chat, So what other things can we do with it? You could ask it asking it specific questions, you know, about how to do marketing, for example, and it's just brilliant. It's obviously very, very helpful, and once you realise the power of this in your company, you'll be using it, and you'll be using it all the time. And if you don't, you are going to get left behind. So I'd encourage anybody to, you know, to get on this really quickly, learn how to use it, learn all the different commands, find out, research it, watch YouTube videos, find out the best way of using it, and then just implement it as something in your company. The speed of this, that, you know, because you can write those blog posts so fast, you can just keep putting blog posts out all the time, and in combination with Midjourney, where you can just create images, you know, within seconds, you can have a great image that's going to capture people's attention as it's in their feed, and then you can write a really great blog post literally within seconds, using these AI systems. Now, another really good way that this can be used for your business is when you're trying to position yourself as an expert in your field. You can, one of the ways that we do that is by writing a book, for example, and you can literally get ChatGPT to write a book. You can't do it all in one go. It will only give you so much information at a time. But for example, you could say, there you go, give you some information about it. Wow. So it's just given a whole bunch of ideas of, you know, what you could put in a book. And then at the end it says, remember to make your book accessible and easy to understand for readers of all levels of expertise. Use clear language, step-by-step instructions, and plenty of visual aids like photos and illustrations. Good luck with your book. Now, one thing that I would say is, obviously you need to think about who your book is aimed at, and this type of book is probably going to be more aimed at other hairdressers. So it just depends on who your target market is. If you're marketing to other hairdressers, this would be ideal. If you're marketing to your customers, then it probably wouldn't be as good. If you're a hairdresser, that is, and you're, you know. So what you could then write is, Um, no, let's do this on this book. There you go, and that'll just give you all the chapters that you can put in your book. And the first one is Introduction. Discuss the importance of hairstyles. No, sorry. Discuss the importance of haircuts and styles for women over 60 and provide an overview of what the readers can expect from the book. So I just want to point out that it's already remembered the conversation, because remember, we're still in the same conversation here, so it already knows about this book that we're talking about, and it's kind of learning as it goes. So it's storing that information. That whole conversation that you've already had is relevant to the next questions that you're asking it. So you could then put, please write me the first chapter in 1,000 words. Certainly is a potential first chapter for your book on cutting hair for women over 60. And you then just do every single chapter and get it to write it for you, put it all together, and you've got a book. You could then put that up on Amazon, or you could get it printed as a physical book, depending on how you want to deliver it to your customers. You can use it in your marketing to say that you're an author of this book and that it's available as a free download, or you can get it on Amazon for just $6.99 or something like that. This is very powerful. I could literally write a book about hairdressing for women over 60 and I know absolutely nothing about it. So you can see how powerful this is. So guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you, and all I recommend you do now is just get onto ChatGPT, start playing around with it, do some of the things that I've said. Maybe just try and write your first book if you haven't written one before, or how long would it take? A couple of hours a night for a week, you'd have 10 books that you've written, and that will go some way into sort of showing your credibility as a business person, and can really help communicating what it is that you know to your potential customers. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. As I say, get onto ChatGPT. There are others obviously out there that are worth trying. At the moment, I said this is the best one that I've found. If you're watching this in the future, which you will be, then there'll probably be different systems out there. There are some that are going to be more tailored towards business, and those ones that come out will probably be paid versions. Certainly I know with book writing that there's one called Novel AI or something like that, I don't know, which is, I think, prescription based, and will probably make it a lot easier to write a book because it's just for that. So if writing a book is going to be something that you're looking into, maybe not just writing one but several books, then it might be worth taking a look at something like that. Otherwise, this does pretty much everything you need to do. You might have to tweak it a little bit more, but there's no excuse now for not doing blog posts, because they literally take seconds, and there's no excuse for them not looking good, you know, when you integrate them with something like Midjourney or one of the other AI art apps out there. Yeah, really good. Oh, there's one more AI program that I recommend you look at as well, and it's an app that you can get on your phone. Sorry, I just got my phone to show you. Yeah, it's called Lenser, and you take lots of photos of yourself, and then it will, see that, it will just give you a sort of artistic portrait of yourself. I think it works really well. It's all on your phone as well, and loads of different effects and things like that on there. We use it in one of our companies. We have all the staff, we've taken pictures of all of them, and then we've printed those pictures out, and you know, and name them, put them all up on the wall, so when our customers come in they can see who everyone is instead of just a boring old photograph. We've got sort of painted images, caricatures of our staff, and patients really like it as well. So that's AI. Obviously, I've literally just scratched the surface with this, and over the next few years we're going to be seeing lots and lots of more, lots and lots more software coming out that can be used in all sorts of ways for business. So keep abreast of it. Don't be scared of using it, and just, it's really easy. So just crack on and get marketing. See you in the next one.